Okay, I'm back again. It's Amos, and with me is Dan. We're going to talk about this button here, quote proposal bid. As you prepare the estimate, all that information will move into your quotation, into your proposal. So you don't have to print to create a new proposal. You just have to change the scope of work. So let's take a look at it. You ready, Dan?
I'm ready.
All right. So of course, there's no information in here because we haven't created it. And if it's, you're welcome to add your own logo in here. You see this button, add your own logo. Dan will walk you through that a little more, but I just want to talk in general about the proposal. As you can see, this is a Word document, and you can change the scope of work. If there's any exclusions or inclusions, you can change them. You can change your payment schedule. You can change a whole lot of stuff in here, but it's important that your proposal is tied to your contract. One of the things that you need to note that in here, we put a reference, should be the project number that's showing on your specifications and on your drawings. And there is a reason for it. If you've got the same number in here that's on the drawing and specifications, this is the project you quoted on. What we want is continuity of this proposal with the documentation that you quoted on. And the reason for that is if you don't state it, what if there's an addendum or a set of drawings that show up after you've quoted the job? If you do not state the drawing's date, the project number, and any information that ties this quotation to the quote, or this proposal to the quote, you can end up with a project that you didn't actually quote on. And there's nothing you can do about it unless you're quite specific right here. So it's critical that you put that information in so we do have continuity. All right, the location of the project is important. Again, we want the number of the project, the drawing dates, and the location of the project. And of course, change the scope of work, exclusions, any payment schedule that you're changing in here, whether it's progress billing or milestone billing. This is milestones or monthly project billings. And the important part of it, of this proposal, is that this becomes appendix to your agreement. So rather than in your contract, rather than having to state all this all over again, when it becomes a contract, when you do get a contract, you change the heading in here from proposal to appendix A. And then in the contract document, you enter as per appendix A. So this becomes part of your proposal or part of your agreement, part of your contract. So if I go back to the contract, where it says the work in here, I would put in as per appendix A. So for example, and now your proposal has become part of this agreement, part of the contract. Now what I would do in here is I would put in here, and now that becomes integral to your contract. Simple as that. Okay, Dan, what have we got to add?
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the features of this page. Amos talked a little bit about if you want to add your logo, click on the Add Your Logo button. It will call up this open window where you scroll to and find your logo and click Open, and it will place your logo right here. As for the name of your company, it comes from Isaac itself. So if I go back to Isaac and I look at the dashboard, here is your company name, address, in your city and state, and if you in the United States, it would put your zip code. If you're in Canada, your postal code.
So if they fill that section, that will automatically go into the proposal?
So once that's filled out, it will all show up here beside your logos. Fill in the dashboard properly in Isaac, and it will fill in here properly, and that's how this proposal gets identified as one of yours. There's a blue button up here called Mail to Multiple Companies. The purpose of this is if you're bidding on a job and you are not a general contractor, instead you're trades like electrician, for example, and you are bidding on a job and you want to send the same proposal to a bunch of general contractors so that you can win this job through by presenting it to multiple general contractors, and if they accept your price and one of them accepts the job, you get the job. So it becomes very handy to be able to mail this to multiple people at the same time. So I click on mail to multiple companies and I get this list of 10 companies, and I can click on this and I can fill out the information about this company. And
So
then,
in other words, you can add as many as 10 clients?
that's right, you can
What
add,
happens if there are more than 10?
well, then you do it twice.
I see. Okay, well, ask a dumb question, you get a dumb answer.
So you enter up to 10 and click begin emailing, and
My answer would be if you've got more than 10 general contractors, don't bid the job.
yeah, that's right, exactly.
Too many people bidding it.
That's right, your chances are too small then, so
So
ignore.
the whole idea in here is that, sorry for interrupting you, Don, but the whole idea in here is that you can bid it to multiple general contractors that are bidding the same project rather than emailing individual quotation. This is a or a single function. Put in the name of the general contractors that are bidding the job and press begin emailing, and that's it.
That's it, and then it will open your email program and it will set up one email with the attachment. The proposal will be an attachment built into it. One email for each of these contractors with the name of them addressed in the text. All you have to do is hit send, and it will send.
Well,
them.
okay, I got a question. I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in your wheels in here.
What's that?
So you said in here it opens your emailing program. What emailing program will it open?
That's what I was going to get to next. So if you're using a web-based email program like Hotmail or Gmail, it won't work. You need to be using a desktop version like this desktop version of Outlook right here. If you've got that set up, then that's what this will open.
What happens if it's not Outlook?
It doesn't matter, as long as it's a desktop version of a email program and it's your default email program, then it will open it.
So what happens if they're using a web-based email? They have to do it individual manually?
They have to do it manually because it has no way of knowing what website to go to. You know, it just,
I understand.
yeah, it doesn't know what to do. So if you're using a desktop version of an email program, this will automatically open it and create the emails for you. All you have to do is send them.
Okay, good.
Okay, so let's close this and let's go back to the main estimating homepage. And that's it for quotes. And we're going to move on to the next topic.